Welcome back to the Truly Heal Free Cancer Guide. I'm Marcus Freudenmann and I'll take you through that whole system that shows what holistic medicine would mean. And you realize already, if you have watched any of the previous videos, that holistic means the old-fashioned way of doctor. A doctor that knows about your lifestyle, knows about your diet, knows about all your previous treatments, knows about what you've done, what kind of medication you take, what kind of side effects and problems. It's the old-fashioned way of looking at the whole person and knowing about them, instead of just treating the symptom, which I find out right now and I need to get rid of it, and I ignore all the reasons that have led to the problem. Now, a lot of doctors won't be able to provide that service, and it's quite simple. They cannot provide the service because they don't have the time. And that's why we actually train coaches, Truly Heal coaches, that then go into clinic and work with patients, prepare a patient before they go to clinic, work with patients when they come out of a clinic, which means you can reduce the focus in the clinic really on treating and getting massive effects, but everything that needs to be done at home, that needs to be continuously done, that needs to be trained, that needs to be implemented and changed and whatever, can be done with a coach that helps you work through. And that's what our goal is, to bring medicine, old-fashioned medicine, back into the health program. So what we look at today is toxins. There is plenty of those. And when you look at just simply, you take a bird somewhere in Colorado that is nowhere near a city, and you just take their bones and check, they have 100 times more, 1,000 times more lead in their bones than 100 years ago. And it really is because of the coal burning, it's because of the pollution, it's because of all the things that we do to our environment that those levels increase drastically. All the fish in the ocean are completely polluted. I saw it in San Francisco when tuna and all of those fish are brought to the harbor. They stick in the health administration a little spike, and then they take it up into a test device and they check for heavy metal poisoning. And loads of the fish that arrives, especially those old end of the chain tunas, they can't be consumed, they can't be eaten because they're completely toxic. Heavy metal overload. Well, if you eat every day some of those cans of tuna in the supermarket out of a tin-lined can, which is laden with BPA, plus all the heavy metal of the fish, well, you poison yourself on a daily basis. And that's all the things that you need to learn properly, what kind of things that are dangerous to you. Pesticides, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, sprayed. A lot of people say, well, it's too expensive to eat organic. Well, then grow it. Do whatever you want, but get organic, healthy food. If you eat poison, pesticides are designed to do what? To kill bacteria, fungi, mold. Hey, that's what you have in your gut digesting your food. So number one, you kill it. Secondary, it's a huge toxic burden onto your immune system. They can't deal with the load. Plus, toxins that your body doesn't know how to handle, he packs into pockets. And then you have toxic pockets that usually are stored in your fatty tissue. Hey, what is a breast? Fatty tissue? There is a lot of those things that happen as the toxins are stored away because your body doesn't know what to do with it. And then you get sick. Those cells around start to get inflamed, get infected, and then they start to deteriorate and they start to become cancerous. So it's always based on many things. Getting rid of toxins, pesticides, herbicides, fungicides is a must. Then you have heavy metal poisoning. As I said, fish, tuna, breathing air, living in the mainstream wind direction from any kind of corporation that produces smog and smoke or funeral homes is very bad. Then you have plastics. And I'm not going to go into the detail, but have a look. I think it's on our website as well, the agouti mice, and look at what just simply BPA does to mice over 3, 4, 5 generations. Just simply BPA plastics. Added to a mouse diet, what happens? How they quadruple in size, how they get heavily obese, lifetime halves. It's shocking. Just one. We have 48 or 84,000 new toxins in the last 50 years that are released in our environment. So environmental toxins are mega troublesome. Now that's one. Now think about, you combine 2 or 3 of those toxins and you look at the factor that is created. Do you wonder why we have so many children being born with brain tumors, with cancers, little kids being born? Well, all the toxins are passed on from the mother into the baby. And with our consume of toxins, with our ignorance in living with them and absorbing and enjoying the convenience of those toxins, we kill not only us, that would be all right, you could kill yourself, I don't have a problem with that. But if you kill all future generations, if you destroy the DNA of all your offspring just because you don't care about toxins, that's not right. So taking care of that, learning about it, avoiding those things is really crucial. And then we have liver health. One of the most important organs in regards to that is your liver, because it filters all of those toxins out of the body and gets rid of it. Again, if you look at the 3 stars, the first one is test. DNA test will determine whether you can break down toxins, whether you can get rid of toxins. If you can't, if your body is not able to, well, you poison yourself up to a degree until the barrel overflows and you have cancer. So getting rid of toxins is number one. The clinic should test, should provide you with the education, what you can do ongoing to get rid of toxins, to avoid toxins, plus give you treatments that help you to get rid. And that's chelation therapy, all sorts of clay bath, zeolite bath, EDTA bath, all of those things need to be included into a proper health treatment in order for it to make it work. And then we have xenoestrogens, which are all those plastics again that cause hormone imbalances and hormone disruption. And once your hormone levels are out of whack, the whole body is out of whack. So that's important to take care of. So don't underestimate that subject. It's one of the most dangerous, but also one of the most rewarding once you get rid of those toxins, because once they're out, you feel great. Now, would that be great? Okay, let's move on to the next subject and we'll see you there.